Hello everyone, in this video let's learn how to prove derivative of sin s and cosine s. Alright, so we're going to use the definition of derivative to prove this derivative of two functions sin and cosine. So we have the f prime of s equals limit of the function f of s plus h minus f of s over h when h approaches 0. Alright, so now derivative of sin s turns out to be limit of the function sin of s plus h minus sin s over h when h approaches 0, right? Now we know that sin of a plus b equals sin a cosine b plus sin b cosine a, right? Now in this situation, a which means s, b which means h, so it turns out to be limit when h approaches 0 of sin s cosine h plus sin h cosine s minus sin s over h. I'm gonna move this one over here, then I'm gonna move this guy and this guy, so it turns out to be limit when h approaches 0 of sin s. I'm gonna factor sin s out, so it's gonna be cosine h minus 1, right? Plus sin h cosine s all together over h, right? Now I'm gonna separate this one into two intervals, right? The first one is gonna be limit when h approaches 0 of cosine h minus 1 over h times sin s plus limit when h approaches 0 of the second one right here, sin h over h times cosine s, right? Now we learned before limit of this one actually 0, right? We have the formula limit 1 minus cosine s over s when s approaches 0 equals 0, right? Now I just factor negative 1 out, so it's going to be negative limit of cosine s minus 1 over s when s approaches 0. This guy actually 0, right? So negative 0 is going to be 0, right? So this one equals 0. 0 times sin s equals 0, right? Now this guy right here we learned before is actually 1, right? So final answer must be cosine s times 1 equals cosine s, right? Now if you want to learn how to prove this guy right here and this guy right here, please check out the link in the description below. Now to prove this formula, we do exactly the same thing, but we need to know the trig identity, right? Cosine of a plus b equals cosine of a times cosine of b minus sine of a times sine of b, right? So this guy turns out to be derivative of cosine s equals limit when h approaches 0 of cosine s plus h minus cosine s over h, right? So this guy turns out to be limit when h approaches 0 of cosine s cosine h minus sine s sine h over h minus cosine s, right? I'm going to put parentheses right here. Now I'm going to group this guy and this guy. So it's going to be limit when h approaches 0 of factor cosine s out. So it could be cosine h minus 1 over h, right? Minus limit when h approaches 0 of sine s times sine h over h, right? Now we know that when h approaches 0, the limit of this one equals 0, right? So the whole thing right here should be 0, right? Now when h approaches 0, the limit of this one should be 1, right? So we only have negative side right here, that times this one, right? And it's good time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand